Hi, this is Sal Granger, the president of Magnetic Advances of El-Tek.
Oh, hi, Sal. This is Diane. And thanks for meeting with me. As you know, I'm the president of the audio division under the El-Tek, and I'm happy to explore the new opportunity with you guys.
All right, great. So tell me a little bit something about the Z25 you guys are developing or have developed.
As you know, we created a new technology, the Z25 magnet, at the public announcement, and I know you approached us about it. And it took us 3 years to develop this excellent product, and R&D was $12 million. And it was such a pity that you guys refused our offer 3 years ago, because we think this new technology will be the next great, it will be the next great technology for future. Although it just have a life of 2 years, we think the engineers can make it much better.
Very nice. Yeah, sorry about that. 3 years ago, we have different people making different projections on the worth of something and also how the research is going. So it's almost impossible for us to predict how something's going to affect the market in 3 years, or if there's any room for it in general. So now that we see that it is profitable and it does work and it is an exceptional piece of technology, we definitely are interested in it. And I feel like this could be a very mutually beneficial agreement we can come to if we are allowed to distribute Z25.
And we also feel that we can work with you also, and that's why I decided to meet with you today, because my responsibility is to provide profitability and sustainability to the audio division. And I feel that Magnetic Advance can help us to accomplish through this partnership. So we hope we can come up with something reasonable that we can both agree on today.
Yeah, of course, 100%. Yeah, that's the one I want to stress more than anything, that this is definitely mutually beneficial and we want to be partners. We don't want to take advantage of you. We definitely want something where we can help you just as much as we help ourselves. So I guess we can get down to the metrics right now, the monetary values. So what are you thinking as far as compensation?
Well, first of all, I'd like to ask you how much you think Z25 is worth to you. So let's start it out. Let's throw it back at you to see what is it worth to you.
What is it worth to us? We said you produced it for $12 million, right?
No, the R&D is, the research and development is $12 million, because if we are able to sell it, and we're hoping to recoup that, because we took the risk 3 years ago, and it is now look as if it will be a great invention. So if we can sell it internally, we can make $55 million. So right now, my break even, which is a $55 million, and the $12 million that I'm hoping to recoup, is $67 million. So that's where we're going with it. And the only reason why we decide to go with you is because you're the only one that can sell it externally.
Yeah.
And we have to also think of our competitors. So that's another thing that I would like to discuss today too, was the timeline when you can sell to our competitors. So I think we have the price to discuss today, and also we have to come up with an agreement of how soon can you sell to our competitors.
Right. So we got 3 things going on right here. We got the time frame, the restrictions of distribution, and the monetary value.
Yes.
The way I want to do this, the way I want to discuss it, is I want to go from priority order in reverse. So let's go through the restrictions of distribution first, then work our way up to the time frame of that distribution, and then we can talk monetary value, because I feel like that'll just go a lot better for both of us.
Okay.
So as far as the restrictions of distribution, what are you thinking for that?
Of how soon can you sell it to our competitors?
Yeah.
At this point, and it's negotiable, I was thinking of 20 months.
20 months?
Yes.
I don't know. That might be a little bit too long for us. That's definitely, yeah, that's a little bit too long for us. It's a little bit unreasonable. Because we don't see it. We're not really. You're basically asking us to put faith in your company that we won't get any type of distribution rights for almost 2 years. So, and we were thinking a little bit more. I mean, obviously, the goal for us is to have no limitations, but I know that's just not going to happen with you guys because you're not going to benefit from that at all. And like I said, this is a mutually beneficial agreement we're going to enter. So, I would definitely put it around 6 months.
And I think 6 months is too short of a time. I would rather do, because also one of the things you have to think about is also our competitors, even within the El-Tek division, because of other departments. So I probably can do 12-month external and 6 months internal.
Okay, that's pretty fair. Let me just run some numbers real fast. So 12 months external,
Yes,
and 6 months internal.
because you have to remember, once the competitors get their hands on it, it's all over. So we're trying to keep this pattern as close-knit as possible, so no one can duplicate what we did.
No, that's totally reasonable. That's totally reasonable. But like technology, do you think there's going to be a big jump within 6 to 12 months? So basically, what I'm asking is, do you think you'll get most of your sales done in that 6-month period compared to 12 months?
Well, internally, I think so. With internally, if you just sell it, if the transfer price is agreeable and we sell it internally for 6 months, I think you guys can benefit from it. And then if you guys also sell it externally but don't sell it to our competitors, I think you guys can also profit from it also.
Okay, so you're saying 6 months we sell it internally, and then 12 months we'll have the distribution rights to sell it to our competitors. So
yes,
after a year, we can start selling it to everyone else.
Yes.
Okay, that seems good. Let me just selling. Actually, yeah, I actually do like that offer. So,
Okay, so the distribution, I'm just taking some notes. It's 6 months internal and 12 months external.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one hurdle we cross. So number 2?
Would be the time frame. I think we actually just did that. We did both in one shot. So, yeah, so 12 months. All right, cool. So that's the distribution factor. Yeah, that'd be good for us because we still profit off of 6 months of internal sales from audio. So, yeah, let's talk monetary value as far as net profit. So
Okay.
what are you guys thinking as far as net profit is concerned?
Okay, because this is a great product, and like what I said to you, we took the risk 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And we have to, if we sell this product to you, we have to buy back almost 5 million, which you're going to be making 10% profit. So within that 2 year, you're going to make 500,000 profit off of us. In addition, we're still going to be buying $7 million worth of your product. So I would like to make my first offer, which include total cost, which is the cost of the product and the transfer price. I would like to look at 100 million.
100 million. Okay. Yeah, 100 million seems. You want to buy it from us for? Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Well, after we sell it to you guys, we have to buy back. We're going to be buying back $5 million worth of back of that Z25, and based on my team did a calculation, you're going to be making a 10% profit off of us. So that's 5 million we have to buy back from you, and you're making a 10% profit. Then, in addition to that 5 million, we also buy $7 million worth of other products, which has nothing to do with the Z25.
Right.
So that's why, and if we sell it internally, we can make 55 million. Plus, I want to recoup the $12 million of R&D. Yeah. So like I said to you, my break even is 6 to 7 million. So I cannot go below that. So
Right.
what I said, in good faith, I like to start out at 100 million, and I want to see what you think about it, because you're getting an excellent product, and it's something that your engineer, although it have a lifespan of 2 years, your engineer can make it better. You guys can develop it into something much better.
Right. So you would want us to contribute $100 million.
Which is total cost, which would be the cost of it and the transfer price.
Right. Well, $100 million is a lot compared to the $12 million you guys spent research and developing. So you guys invested $12 million. We're gonna invest $100 million. That's a little bit. It's $88 million over what you guys spent. So I would like that price to come down a little bit.
Well, the only other thing, I would love to look at a number closer than to $90 million. And you have to remember, you're looking at just the $12 million that we invest. You're not taking into consideration that if we sell it internally, we can make 55 million. So is it 12 million plus the 55 million? So I cannot go below my break-even point. So, and plus we're buying back 5 million of this product. So we can look at a number closer to 9 million, which would be total cost, which would be the cost of the product plus the transfer price.
Right. Yeah, but we're also giving you distribution rights to sell it as you please for 6 months. For 12 months, sorry. So you
will have that distribution right to sell it, but you cannot just sell it. You cannot sell it to our competitors.
No. We're giving you the option to sell it internally for 6 months or 12 months. What do we agree upon?
So you do not want total right of this product?
Excuse me?
I thought we were giving you total control of the product.
Oh, you want us to? Oh, okay. Because I thought there was going to be an internal and external.
Yeah, no, you can sell it internally for 6 months, and then after the 12 months, you can then sell it externally.
After the 6 months, we can sell it externally. So, what kind of profits margins are you expecting from us selling it? You're just getting the money. You don't get any contributions with the sales.
Well, we could also, if it's total cost, which is the cost of the product and the transfer price, then we would not get a profit from it.
Right.
But if you want to talk about that, if you sell it, you give back us a profit, we can discuss that. But I would rather just hand it over to you. It's up to you. Then we would have to talk about getting a profit of every time you sell this product.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah. So you're proposing $90 million plus 12 months. We cannot sell it to competitors and other than audio for 6 months.
Yes.
For 90 million.
Yes.
Okay. You said your cost value is 60 or 50 or 60?
If we sell it internally, we can make 55 million.
Yeah.
And then when I think of the cash that we took the risk, that's 12 million. So my break-even point is 6 or 7 million.
Your break-even point. Okay.
And just remember, we also have to buy back 5 million from you. So if you take into consideration that you're going to be making a 500,000 profit off of us because the markup is 10%.
Well, that doesn't guarantee we're going to make a $500,000.
Well, it's you're going to be making 10% off of us because based on what my team work out, you will be making 10% margin off of us.
Yeah, it's 10% margin. It's 10% higher than what you guys. So if that's the case, yeah, I would really like that price to come down from 90 million. Could you do 70? Because then if it's a $50 to $60 million at cost, you still make a $10 million profit, maybe even a $20 million profit. That way you do make.
And you have to remember that we took the risk. So let's look at the breakdown that my team gave me.
Sure.
How does 85 million sound to you? Total cost, which is the lifetime product, which is the cost of the product and the transfer price. I cannot go much lower than 85.
Right. If I buy it from $85 million, we got to do better on the time frames.
Okay, so let's do, if you buy for 85 million, how about us doing 6 months and 6 months?
Oh yeah, that might actually. So let me just see what happens if we do 6 months and 6 months for 85 million.
And you have total rights of the product. And I'm almost sure with your engineering team, you can develop it into something much better.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. I mean, it's wonderful. It's a good product. Especially with our marketing, you're not going to be able to. Let's keep in mind, you're not going to be able to distribute this at all without us, unless it's internally.
Right.
If you want those big profit margins, you're going to need us as much as we need you to get that profit. So let's 6 months to 6 months. That'd be 6 months. We're prohibited from selling to Audio's direct competitors for 6 months, right?
Yes, and I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's pretty fair.
And I'm saying total cost, which is the cost of the product, and the transfer price at 85 million.
85 million. Yeah, that's actually directly in the middle of both profits. I mean, if we could do 80 million, I'd be happy.
Because we took the risk, and I would really like to stick at 85 million.
I mean, you guys took the risk, but now we're taking the risk. Now we're taking.
But we did all the research, so you guys, for the 2 years, you guys won't be doing any more research. All you guys guys can only go up from here. You guys can only make this product better.
That's true. We can, but now from now on, we have other costs to consider, like our research and development, to make the price better, to make the product better.
And I'm almost sure it's not going to cost you $12 million.
Probably not 12 million, but it will cost us some time.
And in the meantime, we'll be working on developing on the product. And we're right there because we're the same company. So I just think 85 million is pretty fair.
That's in between both profit margins, right? The 20 million and the 140 million.
Yes.
That is actually pretty fair. Yeah, that's directly in the middle. I don't see a problem with that at all, actually. So 85 million plus 6 months of we can't distribute to any direct competitors.
And I think that's fair. And I know, and like what I said, we'll be buying back 5 million worth of it. And I know going forward, we will have a great relationship that if we come up with any other product, you will be the first we approach on it.
Oh, great. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason why we can't help each other, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I think this is a totally fair deal, and I'm happy with it. So
okay, so we have a deal. Then what I'll do, I'll write up the proposal and email it to you and see if you're just to go over all the terms what we discussed today, and I'll get it out to you.
All right. Very cool. All right. Well, thank you so much. It was great meeting you.
Yes, and I was glad I'm really happy we were able to make a deal today.
Same. All right. Well, you take care. You have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Thanks, Al.